internet. Today we're going to take a look at Esika, God of the Tree, or more importantly, the Prismatic Bridge in Brawl. This is a pretty fun deck, 5-color commander, so you get to throw all sorts of shenanigans in this deck. This deck pretty much is a whole bunch of removal and stalling until you get your bridge down, and then you just start landing bombs. So if you take a look at this, we have pretty much early game removal. That's all we're really looking at. Swords, Despark, Fracture, Vanishing Verse, and then Ramp to get us to where we need to go. We don't want to be casting Bridge on turn 5. We want to be casting Bridge early, preferably turn 3 or 4 if you can make it happen. So we have things like Cultivate, Into the North, and a slew of Mono Rocks. And you can't really get away with using colorless Mono Rocks for this deck. You need something that gives you colored mana. So we're using Solar Transformer, we're using Cold Steel Heart, we aren't using Iron Crag, we aren't using Mind Stone because those just don't give us the colored mana we need. But the three Mono Rocks pretty much work for days here all the time. So we got all of these ones ready to go. I always like to throw an Honored Heirloom in almost like all of my decks because just being able to throw or exile a card from a graveyard can really save your behind against some decks. Otherwise, we are looking at more ramp all the way up until we start getting these sorts of fun things here. So what can we hit with your bridge? If you take a look at the card, at the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature or planeswalker card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That is a huge ability. It gets around counter spells. It gets around pretty much everything because you're not wasting mana to get these threats on board. Sure, they can remove it after it hits the battlefield, but if it's a planeswalker or whatever, you have priority. You're getting a tick on that planeswalker no matter what's going to happen. If you're really lucky and you have bridge down and you already have Vorinclex in play, well, guess what? All of those planeswalkers that are coming down with double counters on them. So you're ready to ultimate right off the bat. I'm sure some of you have already done that before. It is really fun being able to instantly Tamiyo Emblem or instantly Teferi Emblem. All of these great cards just hit the battlefield, you get the emblem, and then you just go off. Other than that, we are trying to add a few little extra things to preserve our bridge along the way. We do have Sterling Grove to protect it. If we really need to, we can sacrifice Sterling Grove to put on top of our library another enchantment, in which case, typically, it's going to be either Binding or it's going to be Elspeth Conquers Death, just for, we need the removal so bad that we're willing to get rid of Sterling Grove. Other than that, our hitters on the creature side are things like Atali, Primal Conqueror, Titan of Industry, other Vorinclex, Atroxa. Big hitters. Once these hit the battlefield, things start going in your favor. So pretty straightforward. There's nothing too crazy in this deck. I don't think there's much of a new set. We haven't really changed the lands too much. We have our Triomes, we have our fetch lands. I do like to keep always a World Tree because we do have Golos in here as one of our hits. Obviously, everyone's familiar with Golos. He's its own great commander in his own right, but you can pull him with Prismatic Bridge. So let's just jump into this and see how it looks. Here we go. All right, let's see what we have here. Oh boy. All right. Opponent's on the play. I really only like to keep 3 mana hands, even with a Signet. So I think we're going to mulligan this. Especially against a quick commander like that. 1, 2, 3, Mono Rock. Yeah. I would prefer a little bit more removal on board, but we'll see. Unfortunately, Vanishing Verse doesn't hit their commander. My bridge deck is far more Super Friends oriented than creatures and whatnot. I've always just been a fan of Super Friends decks. So we'll see how that bodes for us. Oh, there's another one. Okay. What do you got? Right to commander, right to commander. Okay. Casualties is nice. Okay, well, I like to do these as late as possible, but let's see. We already have black and white here anyway, so I'll likely do white. I have more double white cards in this deck than I have double black. However, that being said, we do have a casualties in our hand right now. So, probably going to play Cold Steel and name green. Yeah, we're going to name green. I don't have that many green and red sources in this deck compared to blue, white, and black. Green is definitely one of the lower ends. I would normally name red, but we're holding double green right here. Okay, yeah, they're starting already. Fortunately, we can get rid of that. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess we are going black here since we want to make sure we have casualties mana. They haven't really gone off yet, but this is about where they're going to be able to start doing so. Okay. Well, we can actually despark that, which we may want to. This starts things going pretty crazy. Okay, alternatively, we can Golos here. We can also bridge. Pretty sure. Can we bridge? Yeah, we can bridge. It's hard to turn down a bridge here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we have green, 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 black, black, whatever, whatever. I'm actually feeling the Golos here, because then we can casualties, and we can take out a creature and an enchantment. And so many of these are enchantment creatures and whatnot that, yeah, so. Gives us a blocker as well. And we'll actually probably World Tree, since we actually want the green source for once. Right, we're planning on using that, yeah. So yeah, we're actually going to World Tree and be happy about a green source for once. Let's see what they throw down here. Sure. Yep, yep, yep. Nice. Golos just double ramped us. Gotta be happy about that. Okay. So we have our... I think we're going to go with plains here. Oh, do we actually want blue? Yeah, we actually want blue. Pretty nice, pretty nice. But I think we're still going to be okay here. Yeah, we're going to name land, creature, enchantment. It's not over yet by far. They have a decent clock on us. I'm hoping we pull a board wipe of some sort. We do run a ton of them in this deck. We can always Atali next turn, and then we can even Oath of Teferi to get a second trigger. Interesting. Guess they just wanted that card draw. Yeah, let's go ahead and Atali here. Get some board presence, get some cards drawn, or sorry, cards cast here. Even if they remove it, we still get 2 spells out of this. Sure, I'm all for this. Ah. Alright, that's not the worst, considering we were hoping to pull a board wipe. And they just used up one of their indestructibles. Let's see if they can remove Atali. It's not too hard for white to do that. They did waste a Path of Exile already, but I'm sure they have things like swords. Mm-hmm. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, sure. Okay, so that's pretty much everything here. Let's go ahead and let's see. Is there any... Trying to think if I have any kind of resurrection effect in this deck. Pay 1 life just to kill our own Atali, but I don't think I actually have anything that brings him back. None of my Nissa... I don't have any Lilianas and whatnot, so... Okay, do we want to draw a card here for 4 life? I don't think so. That's a little scary, so... Okay. See if they remove the bridge or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can still Nicol Bolas now. Yeah. Okay, looks like we're, Oh, Nelly. Unfortunately. That doesn't really matter there, does it? Okay. So, we don't really have to do the ultimate here. We'll just kill it instead.
Deals death as he pleases.
It's pretty funny there. We didn't need the minus 12. Alright. Luckily we have an answer for that right here, right now. Or for that. Okay, so we're going to destroy that, and we're going to gain 5 life. Not sure what they have, so we're just going to get rid of it. Cryptolith right, not too huge, so... Pretty brutal here for them, I think. And then we're even going to do this. And then we'll go ahead and just... Oh, we can't do that because they're protected. We'll just +1 again, I guess. No attacks. Bring back Titan. And we'll just gain 5, and this time we'll actually... Let's do... Let's make a 4/4. They have a lot of exile. A shield counter is not really what it could have been. Yeah, there you go. That's just too much to overcome, probably. So there you go. Little showcase of what you get to see with some fun Prismatic Bridge. Oh, my dramatic mood lighting. All right, let's see the next game. Okay. Had my light dim for some reason. That was odd. Hopefully that's a little bit better. All right, we're on the play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, always. Try 'em. Yeah, I like this. 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Probably Tasha here. I like threatening an early Tasha emblem, or not emblem, but -6. So, as much as I want to get Lantern down, I just want to get the ball rolling.
Let's make this snappy. I'm busy. Where? I know some sickening magic.
Okay. Looks like we're jumping right to the heavy hitters. We don't run any counter spells in this deck, I think. Oh, buddy. They know. We don't need to tell them. They already know.
Keep your distance.
What do we have here? Red. Red, blue, green, whatever. We need white. See, that was kind of, well, if they play the land here, they're okay, I guess. Hopefully that doesn't kill them. They're still in okay shape here. They've ramped 3 times, right? Migrate, yeah, they still got the land, so they're okay. Alright, they could hit big off of us. What'd they get? Okay, Eternal Wanderer, not bad. And a Paradise Druid. So we're going to wait on Despark and see if they're going to try to use their transform ability on Atali. Yep. They can blink their own Atali right here, right now, which is what I would do. You know, the +1. Looks like they're about to. Yep. So let's go for it again. That's already pretty huge for them. Vanishing Verse. I think that only hits their stuff currently. Kogla fights a creature, gains trample and haste. That's too bad. That's gonna kill our Tasha. Oh, I guess not. Okay, well that kind of solved some of our creature problems here. So now we can. Okay, now we're okay, I guess. How do we want to go about this? Okay, so we want to kill everything, or at least they're big guys.
We will always stand against evil.
We're definitely going to want to Despark Wanderer here. I'm debating if I want to tick up here and try to preserve Tasha. I think we're going to. I don't think we're under enough pressure to have to worry about doing it right here, right now. So we can build up our mana. So let's go Galadriel, Phial, because they'll just give us the Llanowar Elves if we try to minus. Oh. No, let's do it now.
I don't ask, I take.
Not the best hits, I guess, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll do this and see if they block. Doesn't look like it. We're going to hold Despark. We're assuming they're going to get a Tali down, and I'd rather Despark it now. Yeah. So in response, I guess let's let them do it. Let's let them cast their Signet from us. Not much from them. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, let's see if they try to, let's see if they, what they do first. See if they try to minus a Tali to fight. Yeah, they're going to try and do that. Okay, so there we go. Now they'll just make the double striker probably. But we should still be okay here. There we go. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one. Let's go ahead and do this one, and let's just make the big boys. Yeah, there you go. Well, pretty fitting that we get to kill a Tali with our Tali. What were we going to do here? We were going to kill a Signet, I guess. We were going to probably just make a 4/4 and then swing in with our own Atali. We have haste because he's a dinosaur, so we got a haste from our alpha. So I would have probably considered even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did we have 9 mana? Yeah, we would have played. We have Lotus Cobra. We would have played our breeding pool. We would have got transformation mana. So we were gonna go in and wreck. Pretty cool deck, or sorry, pretty cool finish against their Atali. Okay. Samut. Opponent goes first. I do like having the removal ready and a board wipe. We don't really have... That Tali is not great to have here. Sterling Grove's kind of meh. I really want ramp here. But I think we're going to keep. I think these two can get us where we need to go, potentially. Okay, well, at least we have green now. So we will start off with Hallowed Fountain. Might even tap in. Okay. Swords is nice, actually. So because of swords, we're going to go ahead and just take it slow. Get that out of the way. We can Sanctum here. And then we'd have Mortify up. Thinking we need to do that. I don't want to give him an attack in. That's pretty nice too. Okay, so we're gonna tap land. Field of Ruin. Are we missing? What are we missing? We need red mana badly. I guess we can Field of Ruin for a mountain and kill one of theirs, so I guess we're going to keep Field of Ruin on top. And then we can Sterling Grove. If we really need to, we can sack this and get like Binding, maybe. depending what they play here. Okay. I am feeling the binding now. Because binding will also fix our mana. And I don't see much enchantment removal from them coming this way. So yeah, we're going to hit binding. Do we have anything in here for... Yeah, let's just do it. Because we could Elspeth's Conquers Death, but I like this instead. Play our land drop. This also gets around the treasure trigger, which I think is pretty big. Yeah, they're going to get their card now. If they have another follow-up, I'm okay with this because we're going to Cleansing Nova. Pretty big. Okay, definitely want red here, so... When in doubt, get a tri-land, I guess. Just double checking how we want to do this. Yep. They can play Samut again, but we can Casualties, or we could Vraska if that's their only play. Nice. Ooh, they got our Vorinclex. Oh, Supreme Verdict's not too bad either. Okay, let's go ahead and let's get rid of some stuff here. What do we have here? We have a draw. Mana fixing. Okay, so artifact, creature, and land. Cold Steel, creature, and let's get rid of their draw and the off chance that they're able to start using that. We're still on the back foot here, as much as we've been dealing with things. See if they go for dash or if they play them out. I think this means they're going to attack the invasion. Yeah, okay, so... Not the worst, since we're going to Supreme Verdict here. I would have loved to have caught Ragavan. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Okay, they can... That's yep. They got us. They got us. I knew we were on the back foot, but yeah, it happens. Good game opponent. Yeah, the problem with last game was we weren't developing our board whatsoever. We just kept answering their threats. Had we been doing that and stuck bridge, you know, or just developed our mana as we were going, something, we would have had a better shot there. Yeah, I'll give this a go. Cultivate mana. We have a lot of ramp here. I think we're going to start off with Fabled Passage and pull a... Well, never mind. I was thinking about either if I was going to pull a Plains or a Swamp, but that solved that. Nice. So now we'll pull a swamp. Wrath of God's nice. Sure. So we're going to forest, we're going to cultivate, we're going to put down probably another white source. And then pull a red source. That's nice as well. Well, seeing that we're... Well, Flooded Strand's going to... Yeah, it's going to also pull. So definitely sticking to the plan here. Sometimes I don't like to have double white on the board, so people think, oh, he doesn't have a Wrath available, but you always expect it. That's too bad. I was hoping they'd play another creature. Catch some more Wrath targets here. So we're going to take a big hit. Okay, yeah. Alright, how do we do this the best way? We can just outright Wrath and do a tap land. If we play Mountain, you can play Mountain Signet and still Wrath, right? Yeah, just tap right. Always develop the board. Always develop the board. Sure. We could go for Planar Bridge. I think we're going to, even if they try to counter it. I think we're in an okay spot here. We want more. We need red. We need more red. I'm feeling a counter's coming, but we got to get it out of their hands. And they only have 2 cards left. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, let's see if they do here. We'll probably get rid of their favorable wins. Just take away some of their damage. Yep. We can bounce if we really need to. And if bridge sticks, I mean, it's pretty much our game, I think. Yeah. Sure. Okay, not the best hit, but I'll take it. Okay, we can Elspeth Conquers Death, or we can spin, I believe. Probably want to spin here. God, that was terrifying. Saw the first 2 lands and thought, of course. Yeah. Interesting. This one, right? No? Exile up to 1 target creature you control. I think you wanted to... Could have got the... Gain 2, scry 2.
I won't hide from the world any longer.
Okay. Well, spin the wheel. Swords is okay. Celestis is okay.
Hurry.
Nothing breaks his hands.
Get rid of that. Develop. Yeah, I was taking a little long there, but just wanted to double check we had everything. Yeah, that was pretty much it there. Alright, opponent. It's going to be Kinnan. He's going to make up for the other blue deck we just pummeled. Sure. We'll go tap, tap, shock, rock. Nice. No 1-drop's always a win. Interesting. Okay, I guess we don't have to shock after all. And we'll play Phial. I do love kicking Skyclave if we get the chance. Let's see if they give us Conquer's Death target. They do not. So they want to have, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so... Well, now's the turn to slam our bridge, I suppose. So what do we have here? Red, white, blue, green, black. Well, let's do this one. I like to wait on this if I could, especially when I'm holding an Hour of Revelation. But it looks like they are trying to get set up and then just play Kinnan for 2 and have the wheel ready to go. So I don't think we're going to have the chance to kill Kinnan at all. Of course, as I say that, they disregard everything I just said. Okay. Well, that's pretty much I don't think there was much way to get around that either. Yeah. That's cool art. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This, okay, let's see it. Yeah. Nice. Come on. Now they're just showing off. It would be cool to pull Wrath of God or something here. Alright, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3. We really don't have much going on though, so. Maybe should have Skyclaved, hedging on the chance to Hour of Revelation. Come on, bring it. Maybe they'll be extremely greedy. And we can actually Skyclave Kicker. And then Revelation again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, this would give the interesting. Yeah, let's try it. They're so proud of themselves. Frankly, I want to see what they're going to do anyway. Maybe a Hydroid Krasis would be cool. Alright, they're not taking any chances. Pretty smart. Honestly, a little anticlimactic, but smart. They weren't taking any shots or chances there. Massacre Girl. Okay, this probably should be an okay setup for us. Do we have... I don't like having 2 6-drops, but we have Into the North. That's essentially 3 mana and ramp, so we'll give it a shot here. Unfortunately, everything's coming in tapped. Just do what you gotta do here. Well, we could shock in, but I don't really see the point in that. I mean, if we draw 2 untapped lands, maybe, but I'd rather shock in to get bridge down on curve anyway. So we're gonna North, Sinkhole, Stomping Ground. Double check, we're about to put... we have pretty much everything we need here. One more check here real quick. I guess we're actually light on blue for once. They likely have a lot of creature removal. Sure. So some of that really doesn't affect us. In fact, most of that doesn't. I guess the 1/1s we make could play into their hands here. So let's just play it safe, I guess. Double remove. Yeah, that sort of deck really is exactly what this deck's made for. Just, it's gonna wreck you. And black has very few answers to enchantment removal, so I don't blame him for scooping. Alright, GG. Kinnan. Ever fun Kinnan. They're on the play. We do have some Wraths here. I'm not sure if that's going to be good enough, but we'll give it a shot here. Piece of ramp would have been very much so appreciated. Yeah. You don't want 7 and 6 drops in our hands yet. I was wondering, we were going to need another white source. Yeah, this feels too slow. Yeah, see? Imagine Wrath right here, right now, right? Fine. Not the worst, actually. Sure. Do we have bridge mana here? Let's see. Red, white, black, blue, green. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Then we will verdict again, I guess. Okay, opponent. You never know, man. Let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to verdict, kill them. We were probably going to plus to get rid of that card. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Yeah, GG. Flubs the Fool. Frog Scout. You may play additional land on each of your turns. Whenever you play a land or cast a spell, draw a card. Draw a card. If you have no cards in your hand, otherwise discard a card. Oh, we really need a mana. 1 mana opens this whole hand up. Let's believe. Let's believe it could happen. Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice. Oh boy. That's the opposite of a land. Scooty boy. That's a land. Okay, what does this do again? I know what it does, but it has to get to 6 lands for it to be Scoots. Okay, then we are tapping in Transformer. We can cultivate. Get another black. Yeah. I guess black and blue. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Scooty Boy's starting up, but we are planning to time wipe. I'm sure they're feeling pretty good here. I'm surprised they didn't play their commander. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, mana should be fixed now. Next turn we'll have whatever we need. Sure. That wasn't bad at all. Okay. I'm just figuring out how best I want to do this.
I killed many who deserved it. Now I'll protect those who deserve life. First you, then your ghost.
That really adds their engine, since this lets them draw every time they play a land. Sure. Sure. That's an interesting play there. Oh, apologies, opponent.
Let me get a read on the situation.
It's pretty cool.
Try to burst me, if you can. My blade has no equal.
I don't move without knowing my target.
Well, they could still go off very clearly. But regardless, it's pretty cool seeing it happen, I gotta say. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's feeling pretty good for us at this point, I gotta say. But again, anything can happen here.
I'll handle this one.
You're not safe from me.
Alexia is as inevitable as the rise of the downtrodden.
Yeah. GG opponent. That was pretty cool. But, yeah. I had actually never played that commander before. So I kind of wanted to watch it happen. So we let it go off for a minute, which I thought was pretty cool. So, GG. Light pause. Emperor's voice. Mono white. Opponent goes first. I do like having Sterling Grove. Oh. This basically becomes Bogles. It escalates very quickly. Swords could be big here. Sure. We'll have our white mana. A lot of risk. If we're alive past turn 4, I'll be kind of happy. But they're on the play as well, so that's pretty nice, actually. Arcane Signet would be big here. I would love it. Otherwise, we're going to tap land and swords. Also scary. Okay, so then we're going to... I guess we're still going to tap land here. Gosh, they are playing all the big boys right now. That's too much drawing. Let's go like this. We're going to hold up Mortify. Want to kill their draw engines at least. Although now, yeah. Blood on the Snow's not too bad here. Okay, well, we're gonna Tasha here, so.
Whatever little quest you're on, I am ending it here. Don't try anything cheeky now.
Yep, here we go. Yeah.
You know, dueling used to be fun.
Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have the means to cast that enchantment board wipe. We don't have it in this deck. We can only pull Binding, which what stems some of this bleeding. I wonder if it's worth doing that. They'll kill the 3/4. The next turn we'll be able to... now let's just go for this. Okay, Fire Mine Vessel, I guess. We can still pull a binding if we have to now. This is gonna hurt. Yep. Interesting. Not too happy about them holding that. I'm guessing it's some sort of protection. Let's find out. Okay. Sure. Creatures don't trigger, okay. Yep.
Fight fair? Absolutely not. Beware.
We are certainly
Some secret magic.
we're certainly on the edge here. Let's see what happens here, because we're going to probably handle this a little bit better now. Let's get some blue, I think. I think we probably have this.
Don't come any closer.
But you never know. Of course, Hushbringer is going to close off a lot of our ETBs. Let's see if... I'm sure they won't attack us, but you never know. Bit of a nombo for them, too. Yeah, alright. I'm pretty sure we had that from there on. Let's see, we are going to be able to minus Tasha if we wanted to. I'm not even sure I wanted to. Probably going to keep plussing, because we'd be able to do it twice with Oath of Teferi. We're going to get down our Prismatic Bridge, keep ramping up. Yeah. Yeah, they almost had us, but we got there. Karametra. We're on the play. Gosh. That's so slow. But why not, I guess. Everything's, absolutely everything's tapped. Even the freaking Monorock. Well, I guess we can actually get ahead of it now. So we're going to name green here. So that's not too bad now. Yeah, that swamp was pretty big for us. Fetch land would be pretty nice for them. Into the north. Oh, nothing? Okay. Happens. Okay, how do we want to do this? They just played their Boseiju, so one less removal for the bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd rather get up to Titan, just have something beefy. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if they kill bridge, we can just play bridge again. And we're next turn we can Titan, I believe. So either way, next turn we have a good play. Interesting. Okay. Scoop boy. Yeah, it's getting scary. It's definitely getting scary. Okay, Nicol Bolas isn't too bad, I guess. How do we want to do this? Alright, we can stem the bleeding. Titan would give us some bodies on board, plus we can minus. I think we're okay with letting Scoot Swarm happen since we have Tasha. So I think we want to kill the Cub. Just stop their power from growing. And then get Titan. And we're just going to make a 4/4 and we're going to gain 5. There goes our bridge, but I think that's gonna, yeah, it's okay. We'll just replay it. Yep. See if they swing him with everything to kill the Nicol Bolas. I guess not. Oh, they're late on that. Okay. Oh, opponent. Yeah, we did have a lot of options here. So we were probably going to Tasha. And then we would probably plus using Tasha's ability on Nicol Bolas to keep him alive. Her too. Yeah, we were in a good way there. And then we were going to be able to Sterling Grove to protect that. Yeah. GG. Giada. Some angels coming at us. Okay. No one drop. Really? Oh, Shadow Spear. Okay. Pretty cool. I guess it's World Tree here, huh? Monetize? No monetize. Okay. That would have been annoying. Good for them. Because they were going to get wrathed. Okay, what do we need here? Green, blue, black, red. We need white. I'm gonna get black white because we're holding triple black Bolas. Okay. Yeah, Warden's gonna be a bit of a pain here. Yeah, I wasn't entirely shocked that that happened. Yeah, not a good thing here. We can Elspeth and kill. Yeah, that's okay, I guess.
My life was yours.
Sure. We're still on the back foot here, but there's a chance. There is a chance here. Wrath of God's not too bad either. Okay, what is the best course here? Okay, first we want to play our land. I guess the most mana efficient is to do this. Just keep the board clear for now.
I will give everything I have.
Could start clearing their hand with Bolas's +1 next turn. Maybe even get Nicol Bolas, Dragon God down. Really cut their hand out from under that. Yeah. Okay.
The immortal Nicol Bolas
Get their hand.
will be your end. I'll be taking that.
Okay.
I will defend my own honor.
Actually, wonder if we want to do this. Can we? Oh, we can't. See what they go after here. Okay.
I have other schemes to attend to.
That's pretty nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of those cards. We're going to plus. We are going to Liliana. We're going to sack. GG. Yeah. We got there. Minus, minus. We're going to draw 2 more cards. We have a backup Wrath. Pretty soon, yeah, next turn we'd probably Prismatic Bridge, and we're going to keep going. Yep. It was looking scary, but we got there. GG, opponent. Okay, so there you have it. Our version of the Prismatic Bridge in Brawl. It's a fun deck. I always love it. Probably my go-to deck. If somebody said you have to play a deck 100 times, I'd probably pick this one. Tamio would be another one, but this one's usually funner. Big hits, you know, you guys got to see. It's not uncommon for you to get down to sub 10 life. That's just how this deck works. You're building up to where you need to be to stabilize. We didn't see it in the recorded matches, but I've had a lot of use with this new board wipe. Where are you at here? Spectacular Pile Up. It's a spectacular board wipe. It hits everything on the board. The fact that it removes indestructibility is huge. They want to go ahead and Heroic Intervention. I don't care. This is going to remove that. Their board is no longer safe. That was probably one of the biggest problems with this deck, because you'd run Wrath of God, Shatter the Sky. You'd have Supreme Verdict. You know, even your other Cleansing Nova, you have the alternative killing all the artifacts and enchantments, and that's great. That's why it's in this deck. But even your bigger cards, like Hour of Revelation or Planar Cleansing, Heroic Intervention just completely negates that sort of thing. So the fact that you don't have to rely on Farewell, which by the way is a great card, but you can be on 5 mana and you can just outright remove indestructibility. Not to mention it kills the creatures that have built-in indestructibility. You know, they have an Avacyn down, they have a couple things down, they're not expecting that board wipe can affect them. Boom. They've just got destroyed. So I think this is going to be a staple for a lot of control decks that run board wipes. Plus you can cycle it if it's a dead card. So if you haven't gotten this card, I suggest you do so, because other than Supreme Verdict, I don't know any other board wipe that really holds a candle to this one. Even at 5 mana, I think it's worth it. So anyways, hope you enjoyed those games. Thanks for stopping by. If you rebuild this deck better, let me know. I'm always asking for input. So anyways, guys, again, hope you enjoyed them. Don't forget, elevate your game. Have a good one.